This week's question is from Christina. Christina writes, I am just starting my horse on barrels. When coming off the first and second barrels, he comes real wide. I apply pressure with my outside leg to push him over, but it doesn't always work. How can I help him come off his turns better? Thanks for your question, Christina. You mentioned that you're just starting your horse on barrels, but didn't specify whether you're still doing slow work or have added speed yet. Either way, the root of this problem is that your horse is not responding correctly to what you have asked. There are a few things that could be contributing to this type of misunderstanding between horse and rider. Number one, your horse is not clear that it is his responsibility to go in the direction you point him until given instructions otherwise. It's our responsibility as riders to teach our horses to take responsibility for staying on track and going in the direction we ride them. The question is, can and does your horse do this well away from the barrel pattern, with or without speed added? My suggestion would be to utilize an exercise called point to point, which was covered in a past Q&A, which I provided a link to. Only once your horse goes perfectly in the direction you ask him, away from the barrel pattern and at a variety of speeds, are you ready to attack the cloverleaf pattern. Number two is that he does not fully understand the meaning of leg cues, so his responsiveness to them is not consistent. Again, ask yourself, can you use leg cues to position your horse anywhere at any time? Let's go to the barn now and I'll demonstrate.
Can you use leg cues to ask your horse to side pass easily in each direction? Can you move your leg a little bit back to ask your horse to move his hindquarters from side to side? Or move your leg a little forward and ask your horse to yield his front end? Can you use your leg cues to ask your horse to yield his hind end or his forequarters 360 degrees around? As we add speed, our horses often become less responsive to these cues, meaning that we have to have them very responsive going slow if they are to be any good going fast. Can you move your horse laterally, which means with forward and sideways motion at a trot? How about a lope? How about asking your horse to move his hip back and forth in and out of the line of travel on a straight line? Or asking your horse to move their shoulder in and out of the line of travel on a circle.
This is all part of an educational foundation and prerequisite to learning the barrel pattern. When this is in place, you should be able to make a quick correction at any time when you're on the barrels. Through brushing up in these areas of your horse's education, you'll be setting yourself up to win by preventing your horse from learning bad habits on the pattern and keeping his association with the barrels positive.